Today we are in a chat live in a workshop where I will show you how I made my crocheted sweater Nuria. This is my crocheted sweater Nuria with this fantasy stitch. This is a little pattern. I will show you how you must begin the fantasy stitch. I only use double crochet, vareta or punto alto en español. Hello, welcome to my channel. Gracias for your like, subscribe you. We are now 35,000 subscribers. I have patterns in English, in knitting and crochet. Let me see here in my computer a little for watch this live. I must look if the live is correct. Perfecto. This is a pattern free of my crocheted sweater Nuria. I will let you this pattern of Nuria on the comments and on the description box. Is crocheted sweater Nuria. You can find it here too if you write crocheted sweater Maricita. My name is Maricita, Maricita Colors. Or you can write the name of the modelo. The model is Nuria, N-U-R-I-A, Nuria. Thank you to be here. This sweater has sleeves, mangas en español. Thank you for your like. Muchas gracias. And in this pattern, I show you how you make the step by step. I make in one piece the sweater. This is the fantasy stitch that I will show you with another yarn. Don't worry. I will make more light. Yeah. Perfecto. Look, normal advice, or usually we make the sweaters from down to down, or to up, from the waistband to the shoulders. Let me look here when I can make the camera better. Okay, usually we make the sweaters from down to up. But this sweater, I made it from lateral to the another lateral. So from the armhole to the another armhole. And I made it in one piece because when we are in the another armhole, I show you how I continuing to begin the another side. The front of the back of our sweater is the same. You can use both sides for the front or for the back. So you can see the stitch. I will show you here. The sweater, this is the neck. This is the off-shoulder neck. And I began like this. From here, we make the beginning is, you must make the long from the neck to the waistband, to the hips, like you prefer. This sweater is not so long, or from neck to the waistband, but you can make longer. This sweater, I use 300 grams of cotton yarn and the hook number 6 millimeters. I use 300 grams of yarn. So are 6 balls of 50 grams of cotton yarn. And here I have, in the beginning, I had 47 double crochet. For that I have 47 double crochet, I make in the beginning 48 chains. You must use the even numbers. Even number is 47, really? Let me see here in the computer. I always confuse the even Even number and odd number. Let me see, please. Even number. Okay. So it's odd number. Is the other odd numbers. Odd numbers. Yeah. Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, or 11, 13, 15. This is one odd numbers. So in chains must be even numbers. The important is that you have how many inches make your sweater or your thread. Here I have 41 centimeters. You can look in the computer how it's in inches. But here I have centimeters, 41. And from the white, I have 54 centimeters of white. Okay, Aziza, hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you to be here. Thank you for your like. So, the pattern free, I will let you on the comments and on the description box. And in this pattern, I showed you the step by step. Thank you to be here. I will wait that are 10 minutes for that I begin this nice pattern. Only are double crochet and arcs, these arcs, and we alternate. I will make some rows here. I use the hook number 5 millimeters and cotton yarn. Look how I make over the arcs. I make one double crochet over the double crochet of the previous row, and in this arc I make inside one double crochet, and the last double crochet I make in the second chain of the previous row. I will show you the step by step in some minutes, don't worry. This video will stay here. We are in a live. Now is 12 and 10 minutes in the afternoon. Thank you to be here, and thank you for your like. To begin the row of the arcs, I will make 3 chains. 1 and 2 are 1 double crochet. In this second chain, I will finish the row in the next row. Okay, so it's 1, 2, and 3 chains. We turn the crocheted work. And one tip, when the yarn of the beginning is in the right side, to me this is the front of the work. Now that I make this row of double crochet, I will make the row of the arcs. Where I will begin, so these 3 chains, 2 are 1 double crochet and 1 chain of separation. So I will skip the first because these chains are from the first, we skip the second, and on the third, I will make the double crochet. This is the first arc. I want to make the light that is a little, let me see. Thank you for your like. We are in one workshop. Again, after the double crochet, I will make 1 chain of separation. We escape the next stitch, and on the next stitch, I will make 1 double crochet. And we repeat 1 chain, we skip 1, and we go into the next stitch. 1 chain of separation, we skip 1, we go into the next, and now we repeat all. We skip 1 and in the next. 1 chain, we skip 1 and we go in the next. 1 chain of separation, we escape and we repeat. Like this we make the arcs. We alternate double crochet and arcs. Arcos en español. Double crochet, varetas o puntos altos en español. We skip, we go into the next. My sweater I made it with the hook number 6 millimeters, and the cotton yarn was a little thick. For this I use this hook, the number 6. Okay, to finish this row, look, here I have the chains of the beginning of the previous row and this previous double crochet. So we must skip this and we go inside of the second chain that represent the first double crochet of the previous row. And ready. To begin the next row, in the next row I will make only double crochet, so only I will make 2 chains like the first double crochet. We turn the crocheted work, and here I will make inside of this arc, I will make the double crochet, and over the double crochet we will make the double crochet, and we repeat inside of the arc. We make 1 double crochet and over the double crochet of the previous row. I will see how many stitches I have here in the beginning. The first chains are the first double crochet, okay? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I have here 23 double crochet. For that I have 23 double crochet, I have 24 chains in the beginning. So I will make a little pattern. Oh, sorry. I will make a little pattern here with this yarn. This yarn is acrylic. And I will show you how you must begin to make this nice fantasy stitch. Okay, this yarn, you can use hooks between 3 and 4. I will use the 5 millimeters. We will see how is with these 5 millimeters. Thank you for your like. I will let you the pattern of my sweater Nuria on the comments and on the description box, but you can write to here on YouTube sweaters, crocheted sweaters Maricita, and you will find the patterns free that I have. I have almost 16 sweaters. 3 are in knitting and the rest are in crochet. Thank you for your like. So, for begin this fantasy stitch, you must have a double crochet, the number, odd number. Let me see again. Odd numbers in double crochet. By example, here I have 47 double crochet, so I made in the beginning 48 chains. So you must make the chains in even numbers. For that you have the double crochet in odd numbers. Okay, I will make a little pattern for show you how you must begin this fantasy stitch. It's very easy. Before I begin this pattern, remember subscribe you here on my channel. Maricita Colors in English is total free. Remember, activate the bell to receive the post when I have a new video here on my channel. You can find me too on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you for your like if you watch this video later. So I will make chains with even number, okay? You can make the numbers of chains that you prefer of double crochet. Only the important is that you have in the beginning the long from neck to the waistband or hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. In chains, remember that you can make even number. And here you must have the double crochet with odd numbers for that the arcs are correct. Thank you for your like. So here I have the 16 chains, so here I must have 15 double crochet. This long will be the long from the neck to the waistband or hips. Here I will insert into the, into the third chain, which is the third chain. Here I have the first, second, and third. Here in the third, we will make one double crochet, vareta or punto alto. The chains, when we let these chains, these are one double crochet. So here we have 2 double crochet. How is the double crochet? Yarn over, we insert into the next stitch. Yarn over, we bring 1 loop. Now I have 3 loops. Yarn over, we pass for 2. Yarn over, and we pass for 2. This is the double crochet, Stäbchen in German, and punto alto or vareta en español. Thank you for your like, and thank you to be here. This video will stay here on my channel. Today is Friday, 23 of January. January 23. Enero 23 en español. Okay, we make only 1 double crochet in every stitch. You must make 1 little pattern with your yarn and hook, and you will see how many centimeters make your work. Here I have 16 chains, even number, and I must have odd numbers in the double crochet. So I will count. We must have odd numbers. The first chains are the first double crochet, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Here I have 14 double crochet, and the 15 I will make here in the edge, and perfect. All is correct in the numbers. Here I have 15 double crochet. Here I have on my sweater that I made with the hook number 6 millimeters, I have 47 double crochet in the beginning. I begin from lateral to the another lateral, from arm to the another arm. It's like this. By example, we make this 15 double crochet, and this will be the neck or the shoulder, and here will be the waistband. We make our work, our sweater, from lateral to the another lateral. Why? Because I find nice the fall of the stitches is nice when we make from lateral to the another lateral. Sure, you can make like this too, from down to up, but this model is like this. So you will make 1 little pattern, and you will see if your work is tight, if your work is loose, and like this you can looking for the best hook. Okay, now that we finish the first row, into the next row I will make the arcs, arcos en español, these spaces. So into the next row, I will make 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. 2 are 1 double crochet, and the third is the chain of separation. We turn the crocheted work, and like I told you before, when the yarn of the beginning is in the right side, to me, this is the front of the work. You can use both sides, sure. This is optional, okay? Okay, now that we made the 3 chains, we skip the first, we skip the second, and we go into the third. And here I will make 1 double crochet. And we have the first arc, arco en español. Double crochet, vareta en español. Hook, aguja o ganchillo en español. Yarn, hilo en español. Now I will make 1 chain of separation. We skip the next, and into the next I will make the double crochet. So now we repeat 1 chain of separation. We skip 1, and into the next, look where I insert the hook, I make the double crochet. This sweater you can make super quickly. You advance really quick with this fantasy stitch. Don't forget the chain of separation. We make the chain of separation because we skip 1. For this is important that don't forget the chain of separation. What do you think? Is easy or not? Let me see here my computer a little. 1 second. Okay, perfect. Thank you for your like. To finish the row, 1 chain of separation, and here we find the chains of the beginning and the previous double crochet. So here we must insert the hook into the second chain of the previous row. That represents 1 double crochet, and ready. We will see how many stitches I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 arcs. And here I have 15 double crochet. So for that my work is uniform, we always must have the 15 double crochet and the 8 double crochet in the row of the arcs. To begin the next row, here I made the row of the arc, so I must make again the row of the double crochet. So here are only 2 chains like the first double crochet. We turn the crocheted work, and here we go into the first arc. We make 1 double crochet. Over the double crochet of the previous row, we make 1 double crochet again. On the arc, 1 double crochet. Over the double crochet, 1 double crochet, and now we repeat all. You must have the same number of stitches of double crochet like the first row. On my sweater, I had 47 double crochet. And always in all the work, I had the 47 double crochet. So we continue. Over the double crochet, 1 double crochet, and on the arc, we make 1 double crochet. This yarn is for winter, this. And it's nice too with this fantasy stitch. Thank you for your like, and remember that I will let you the pattern of my crocheted sweater Nuria on the comments and on the description box. Okay, here we are In the end of the row, we must make always inside of the last arc 1 double crochet, and the last double crochet is in the second chain of the previous row. These two chains are 1 double crochet and ready. Look. Again, 2 chains, like 1 double crochet, and we will make the arcs. When we make the arcs, I must make 3 chains. We turn the crocheted work, and we must skip 2 stitches, the first, the second, and on the third stitch I will make the double crochet. So here we have the first arc, el primer arco. 1 chain of separation because we will skip 1 and we go into the next. 1 chain of separation, we skip and we go into the next. 1 chain, we skip 1 and into the next. 1 chain, we skip and we go into the next. 1 chain, we skip this and we go into the next. 1 chain, una cadeneta en español, and here we are in the end of the row. So we find the 2 chains of the previous row, we skip this stitch and we go into the edge in the second chain and ready. Look. You can make your sweater like this too, but my sweater I made like this. From arm to the another arm. I made for the front 54 centimeters of long. That is the 54 centimeters of wide of our sweater, no? Here it will be the shoulder, and we made the neck, and at the end we will make the another shoulder. Thank you for your like. We are in a workshop in life. Now when we finish, we count 2, 4, 6, 8. We have again the 8 double crochet, and we alternate double crochet and the arcs. And now I must make the double crochet. So to make the double crochet, we make only 2 chains, like the first double crochet. We turn the crocheted work, and we beginning to make here in the first arc 1 double crochet, over the double crochet, another double crochet, and now we only repeat all. You have now all the steps for begin your sweater. But this stitch you can use for all the works. You can make vests, beanie hats, pullovers, headbands. It's a nice stitch that you can use in all your works. And remember, only you must begin with the chains, must be even number. The chains, let me see here again. Yeah, even number in chains, and the double crochet you must make in odd numbers. Okay, now only we must have the same number of stitches of double crochet. Double crochet, vareta, or punto alto en español. When I finish the double crochet here in the last arc, I must finish in the second row of the previous row. I will make the last double crochet and ready. And look for that your work is uniform and your borders too. You must have always the same number of stitches. Here I must have 15, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 15 double crochet. And in the arcs 2, 4, 6, 8, I have 8 double crochet. It's the same, look. By example, with this yarn and with this needle, the number 5, the work is okay. It's a little loose. If you want not so loose, so you can use one hook number 4,50 millimeters by example. And here I make over the arcs, I make 1 double crochet. Here I have 23 double crochet. Always in all the work, I have the same number of the double crochet in every row. Remember that you must make the little pattern, by example, like this or this, and with this little pattern you will see if your work is tight, if your work is loose, and how many stitches you need to have the long of your sweater. By example, one sweater for large is 50 centimeters from neck to the waistband. 50 centimeters. I will tell you in inches, okay? 50 centimeters in inches, we will see. One large is 19,6 inches. Must be a large size. This sweater for me is a little short because I made only 41 centimeters of long. Normalerweise or usually you must make 40 or 50 centimeters of long for a size large. And for the white must be the same, 50. But this has 54, so it's a size large XL. So here on the arc we make, or in the arc, no? How is auf English? In English. Auf is German. Actually, I live in Germany. For this, sometimes I use German words. But my language is Spanish. I come from Peru, South America, Latino America. Thank you for your like, and thank you to be here. Remember that you can find me too on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I have almost 300 patterns here on my channel. I am Maricita Colors in English. Okay, to finish the row of the double crochet, I made now only double crochet over the arcs. In the last arc, I make 1 double crochet, and into the second chain that represent the first double crochet of the previous row, I make the last double crochet and ready. Look. So this sweater I made from arm to the another arm. To begin the row of the arcs, we make 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. We turn the crocheted work. We skip 2 stitches, the first, the second, and on the third I will make the double crochet. And here, ready, we have the first arc. 1 chain of separation, we skip 1, we go into the next. 1 chain of separation, we skip 1, we go into the next. 1 chain of separation, we skip 1, we go into the next. And now you have all the steps to make this nice sweater. My crocheted sweater, Nuria. we skip one, we go into the next, we skip, or we make one chain of separation, we skip one. This fantasy stitch is very easy. Only you must look how you must begin and ready. You can use for scarf too, by example, for blankets, maybe for summer blankets. Okay, to finish the row of the arcs, thank you for your like. We make one chain of separation, and into the second chain of the previous row, we make the last double crochet and ready. To begin the row of the double crochet, only we make 2 chains like the first double crochet, and we turn the crocheted work. I will make this the paper for that you can see. When the yarn of the beginning is in the right side, to me this is the front of the work. So we make our sweater from lateral. We begin in the armhole, and we must continue making the neck and the another armhole. I make this sweater in one piece, so I will show you when you come into the another armhole how continuing making the sweater. I don't stop the work, I continuing. I make the armhole and I continuing. So it's in one piece, this nice sweater. And at the end, I make the sleeves, mangas en español. For the sleeves, only I make the arcs. Only I make the double crochet. Look. I don't make, I didn't alternate double crochet and arcs. Here in the arms, I only make the arcs. Here, for the hand, I use single crochet. Look. I will post photos on my Instagram, Maricita Colors, and on my Facebook, Maricita Colors. And here too, you can see in the post, here on YouTube, I post one photo of my crocheted sweater Nuria. But let me see, here I have my... hello, my dear, the yarn room. Thank you to be here, and thank you for your light. Thank you very much. Gracias. Here I will show you. Here I have my iPad. Sometimes my iPad works and another times don't works. But now I hope that works. This is the sweater Nuria. I made from lateral to the lateral. The front and the back are in one piece, and at the end I made the 2 sleeves. For the neck, if you, I didn't make increases or decreases, only is one long. When we make our work like this part is like a neck, very nice. I didn't make waistband, so it's a loose sweater. Okay, my dear friends, before I finish this pattern, I want to invite you to subscribe here on my channel, Maricita Colors in English. It's total free. Remember, activate the bell to receive the post when I have a new pattern or a new live or workshop like today. You can find me too on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And I will let you this pattern of my crocheted sweater, Nuria. I will let you on the comments and on the description box. But you can find it here on my channel. I will show you the name. Let me show you how I write Nuria. Nuria. Let me see see here. I can to write this. Let me see. Thank you for I've subscribed. Thank you, my dear. Muchas gracias. This is Nuria. Nuria. My iPad only works 2 minutes and ready every. Thank you to be here, my dear. I have 16 patterns free of sweaters. I have a lot of beanies, headbands, eh, shoes, baby shoes, and so on. You can write only my name, Maricita, and you will find my crocheted and knitting patterns. Thank you, my dear, from Texas. Hello, my dear yarn room. Thank you to be here. Okay, my dear friends, thank you very much, and we see us in my next pattern or workshop in life. Ciao, ciao. I hope that you have a nice day. Thank you, my dear The Yarn Room and Azizas Hosman. Ciao, ciao. Gracias.